What is up, Scorpio? How are you all doing? It is my favorite time of the month, dude. My favorite time of the month, man. It's time for your mid-month messages for May 2024. The reason why it's my favorite time of the month is because what I'm checking to see is whether or not timelines have changed. I don't know if you've noticed this about me or not, but I like to give advice in my readings. And if you take the advice and you apply it to your situation, that has the ability to change your timeline. And that's the whole point of the advice. So, all right, for those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please check down in the description box of this video, and that's where you'll find everything you need to know, okay? All right, let's jump into this. I'm starting these mid-months off with the current person, the person you're currently in a relationship with. So if you're not experiencing any issues or problems in your current relationship, then this would not be for you, okay? Let's see if timelines have changed between Scorpio and the current person. If timelines change, did they change for the better or for the worse? How's it looking? Scorpio and the current person, High Priestess. Two more. All right, last one. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. See, Eight of Swords. I was wondering, Eight of Swords reversed. I was wondering if that was going to come out like that. Seven of Swords. Okay, so I got to be careful how I word this because this is the first spread of the whole reading. So the first spread of the whole reading isn't necessarily the end-all, be-all gospel of truth. This is mainly the energetic overview from your perspective. So it appears as if you're coming to your senses and you are realizing that your intuition is telling you that you can't trust this person. Now, I'm wording it like that very specifically for a reason, because I don't know if you have rock solid evidence that proves that you can't trust this person. I don't know. Maybe you do. I don't know. We'll check here in a minute. But there's a lot of serious trust issues going on here. And you are getting to the point to where you are absolutely convinced that you can't fully trust this person. Maybe for some of you, there was infidelity in the past. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, you absolutely don't trust this person. So yeah, the tension is building and building and building and building. And I don't have the Tower card here. But if this energy stays the way it is right now, that tower card will probably end up showing up before 2024 is over. Could be a Cancer for some of you. I also have Aquarius and Sagittarius here. All right, well, let's look at this person's energy then. Let's see their true energy and their true intentions. Let's see. Current person Scorpio is dealing with. What's their true energy and their true intentions? Yeah, you can't trust this person. Again, I don't know if you have rock solid evidence, like if you caught this person. If you don't have rock solid evidence, you're just going on intuition. Your intuition is bang on the money. Bang on the money. If there was infidelity in the past, and you know there was, and you're wondering if it's still happening, guarantee it. But I can at least say this, okay? Is like for every single one of you, are you dealing with somebody that's cheating? Maybe some of you are, some of you aren't. But for the overwhelming majority of you that need to hear this message, I can tell you this much. They would if they could. If they were put in the right situation, if they were in the right place at the right time, and they could guarantee that they would get away with it scot-free, they would. To me, that's all that matters, in my opinion. Like, let me give you an example. Have you ever been like in a store, like the gas station or something like that, and you're the only person in there, and you walk up to the cash register and the clerk says, "Hang on a minute, I'll be right back." And they have to run outside real quick and they leave you in there alone. Well, if you're put in that situation, are you going to steal something? You could. You could get away with it. You may not be able to steal much, maybe a fucking Snickers bar or some shit. Maybe a lighter. You could reach back there and grab a big lighter or something like that, stick in your pocket. You're going to steal something because you can. Most of us who have a real, genuine moral compass, we ain't going to do that. Ain't going to do that. Ain't going to steal nothing. But, there's some people who would. They would if they could. And that's the kind of person that I think you're dealing with here. So they do want to try to work things out with you, but that you can't even trust them, though. So how are we supposed to work something out when I can't even trust you 100%, King of Wands reversed. See? This person playing games. This person's a fucking liar, dude. This person's a fucking liar. They be playing mind games with you and shit. See what I'm saying? You already know. You already know. I don't even need to tell you. All I can tell you is this. Your suspicions are bang on the money. Bang on the money. If you were to, okay, let me just put it to you like this, okay? If you were to come to me for a personal reading and ask me, is this person cheating on me? There's one card that I'm looking for. This one. Okay? This one here. If you were to come to me and ask me, is this person gaslighting me? There's one card that I'd be looking for. This one. Either this one or the King of Swords. One of the two. See what I'm saying? So, yeah. Okay. And another liar card popped out too. Ace of Swords reversed. Ace of Swords reversed and the Seven of Swords upright. This person's a liar. And you're probably not surprised to hear me say that. Oh, if you was to come to me for a personal reading and ask me, is this person playing games? Is this person a player? This is the card I'm looking for. They all came out in the same spread. Well, is there going to be an outcome here? How's this situation playing out? What's happening here? How's it playing out? Will you stay or will you go? Will you stay or will you go? Judgment reversed. A decision is not being made. Queen of Pentacles reversed. No, I don't think you're abandoning this. I don't think so, but things are definitely not improving. Absolutely not. You are starting to be more open to the idea of exploring other options, but you're not abandoning this. A solid decision isn't being made yet. Why? I don't know. But is improvement happening? No, this isn't improving any. Again, the person's gaslighting you, playing mind games with you, blowing smoke up your ass, and the tension is building and building and building. Let's get the advice here. Does that need advice? Does it need advice, man? Let's see. What is the advice? What is the best advice? What's the advice? Ace of Cups. Okay, hang on. Let's see. King of Swords reversed. Okay. Ooh, you know what? Death card. You know what? I think this particular soul contract has expired. I think this soul contract has expired. You have another contract due. You have another contract that's due. Now, depending on how long you've been with this person right here, would depend on how long it's going to take for you to heal from and release this particular situation here. Yeah. See, because like I said, look, Queen of Swords, King of Swords reversed. There's no love here, and there's nothing but trust issues. That energy of lack of trust will end up destroying the connection. It will. It will, it will, it will, not it might, not it could, not it's possible. It fucking will lead to the demise of the connection eventually at some point. And your next soul contract is out there waiting on you. It's out there waiting on you. Now, here's what the universe usually does, okay? The universe will usually give you a window of opportunity to figure this out yourself. Usually. It'll give you an open door, an open window to be like, okay, how do you want to do this? Do you want to walk away now? Do you want to walk away later? Do you want to line something else up? Do you want to take the time to carve out a smooth path away from this? I'm going to leave you, the universe is saying, I'm leaving you an open window of opportunity to close this out and figure out how you want out of this. But if you don't, this energy is going to keep getting heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier. And the trust issues and the tension are going to get worse and worse. And when it's time, when it's like, yo, your next contract is fucking due. Okay, we can't keep waiting. Your other soul contract is out there waiting on you. It's time for you and this person to come together here real soon. All right. Boom. That's when the universe will kick the tower over on this situation and force the two of you apart. Man, I think this Gemini season is going to be a season of change. I mean, the energy of Gemini is all about change, right? It's all about old cycles ending and new cycles beginning. Okay, the Gemini energy is the energy of springtime coming to an end, the death of spring so that we can make way for the summer, right? All mutable signs are all about a death process, a change that's ending. We're transitioning out of a particular cycle so that we can make our way into a new cycle. All mutable signs represent that same process in one energetic way or another. So that's what this Gemini season's all going to be about, man. This Gemini season is all going to be about old cycles coming to an end. And like I said, when it's time for a cycle to come to an end, when it's time, you can do it however you want. You can either do it yourself or let the universe do it for you. I don't recommend the latter. That's just me, though. That's just me. All right. let's take a look at your actual love interest. Person Scorpio is interested in. Person Scorpio's interested in. Did timelines change? What is happening? What's happening between Scorpio and your love interest? Two of Swords. Okay. Well, this person has some kind of decision that they need to make, and it doesn't look like they're actually making that decision. For some of you, they may be juggling you and another person. They may have a decision to choose between you and somebody else. But Knight of Cups, King of Cups, Two of Cups, all reversed. Open doorway of opportunity. Nobody is taking action. So it still looks kind of stagnant, but it's getting real close. You're this close to giving up on this and abandoning it. This close, because the burden is just weighing on you so heavy. Lingering. This situation is just lingering, right? And it's getting heavy. It's starting to turn into a really heavy fucking burden. And the tension is building. Let's see how this person feels about you. How do they feel about you? How do they see you? How do they feel about this situation? How do they see you? How do they feel about you? What are their thoughts, feelings, and opinions, hopes, dreams, and expectations? How does this person feel about you? Ace of Coins reverse, Knight of Cups. They are interested in you. Oh, man, this person's scared to death, dude. This person's scared to death. What are they so scared for? Man, they got a lot of feelings for you. And you know this, don't you? That's why you're hanging on. That's why you're letting it linger and string on like that, because you know this person got all kinds of feelings for you, dude. But I think this connection scares them a little bit. Let me clarify that. Why is this person scared? Why the Nine of Swords? Why are they nervous? Why are they anxious? Page of Coins. The hell does that mean? Four of Wands. The fuck? That doesn't make no sense. Justice reversed. Two of Wands. It's not telling me. It's not telling me. So if there's no real reason, the only thing that would tell me is that this person just has a lot of insecurities. It's probably honestly something that stems so far back. Like it probably goes back to their childhood, real talk. Probably goes back to their childhood. This person's probably been an insecure fucking mess for so long, and they probably think you're out of their league. They probably do. So whenever somebody has very, very, very low self-esteem, a lot of insecurities, and they're dealing with somebody that they think is out of their league, that might kind of lead some people to think, well, and good God, wouldn't that build their self-esteem more than anything in the world? No, not really. You would think that kind of makes sense on paper, but that's not the way that it works. The way that it works is, if you're insecure and you're really insecure and you end up connecting with somebody that you believe is out of your league, that's going to make you feel so fucking insecure. You're going to be so scared that, you know what? You're just going to wake up one day and realize how much of a fucking loser I am, and you're going to rip my heart out. It ain't going to take long. It ain't going to take long before you wake up one day, you look at me and you see that I'm nothing but a stupid fucking loser. You're going to realize that you could do so much better than me. And that's just going to that's going to stab me in the heart, dude. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could do that. So, what's the outcome of this situation? Is this going anywhere? Is this going anywhere? Ace of Cups reversed. It doesn't look like it. What's the advice? What is the advice? Page of Cups reversed. So the advice is not to extend a love offer? Why not? Why the Page of Cups reversed? The Ten of Cups reversed. Because this person, if this person is so immature and insecure, even if the two of you did come together, they would sabotage this connection. They would sabotage it. They would completely sabotage it. Trying to figure out a way to meet you in the middle here to see if maybe you can help them get over their insecurities, maybe. Is there any way Scorpio could help this person get over their insecurities? Is there any way? I mean, Seven of Wands reversed. Six of Swords reversed. I mean, the only thing you could really do is let them in slowly. Let them get comfortable with being around you, right? Let them get comfortable just being in your presence. Because, you know, if they get comfortable being around you, hopefully, ideally, they'll start kind of thinking and feeling along the lines of, okay, well, maybe you're just a regular person just like me. Maybe you are no better than me. Maybe I'm really not that much of a loser. And then let them get comfortable being in your presence. This is saying too that be careful if you feel like you want to get intimate with this person. Sexually intimate, that is. Careful with that. And this is for everybody out there. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your sign is. I don't care how spiritually awakened you think you are. When you fuck somebody, y'all's energies get fucking tangled up like a goddamn ball of fishing line. Don't matter who you are. And I'm going to tell you what, it can be a pain in the ass untangling from somebody. Oh, it can be a pain in the ass. You could be tangled up with somebody for fucking years. So just ask yourself, is this somebody that I want to be all energetically tangled up with if it was to go wrong and we were to end up parting ways? Do I want to drag this person's energy along with me everywhere I go while I work to try to detangle from this shit? Just ask yourself that. I'm not going to say do or don't fuck nobody. I don't have the authority to tell you that. We're all adults here. You do what you want to do. But just go into it knowing that. Approach it with a sense of energetic awareness and intelligence. All right? Okie dokie. Now we're going to take another look at the person from the past. Let's see if there has been a timeline change between Scorpio and the person from the past. Two of Coins reversed. So are you just thinking about completely dropping this whole situation altogether? Just dropping it, letting go of it. Man, this person keep a close eye on you, though. They do be keeping a close eye on you, though. They're just too afraid to come forward. They're too afraid to come forward. They are waiting on the right opportunity to come forward. Now, what would they consider to be a good opportunity? I don't know. I'm really not sure. I'm not 100% sure on that. but they've been waiting on the right opportunity. Usually, especially if you're dealing with an ex, somebody from the past, what would somebody from the past most likely consider an open door of opportunity? Most likely a point of vulnerability, right? They're waiting for you to be in a vulnerable place. You know, something bad happens. If they're watching your Facebook and all of a sudden they start seeing boohoo shit getting posted. You know, man, I have been seeing lately here, I've been seeing the biggest influx of people all over social media throwing pity parties and just posting the whiniest, bitchiest, boo-hoo pity party bullshit. Oh, I get secondhand embarrassment when I see people do that. I'm sorry. I don't mean that to be mean. I know it sounds mean, and I apologize. I don't mean for it to sound mean, but I don't think people realize how pathetic it looks when they throw a whiny, bitchy pity party and put all their business out to the public like that, you know? But this person could be watching and waiting to see if you're going to do that. If you do, they'll probably slide up in your DMs like, "You okay? How you been?" With the Page of Swords being the overall energy, though, I'm not thinking that's going to happen. But they are waiting on the opportunity, though. They are waiting on that opportunity. So let's take a closer look at their feelings and intentions. Let's see. Closer look at this person's feelings and intentions. How do they really see you? What are their true intentions at the deepest level? Come on, man. Come on, man. They ain't trying to come forward and rebuild with you and apologize for what they did wrong and make it right and do it right this time. No, they ain't. No, they ain't. Oh, speaking of pity party, they're the ones going to throw a pity party. They the ones going to throw a pity party because that's when it works the best, isn't it? Isn't that when it works the best? When somebody's already in that boo-hoo, poor pitiful me fucking mentality, and then you come up and start playing poor pitiful me too. Poor pitiful us. Boo-hoo. You know? So they can get in there and play their little game. They're not telling me what they want. They're probably just trying to get laid, probably, honestly. But with the Ace of Cups reversed, they're not trying to get a new start in love. No. So I'll tell you this much. Okay. If you are a female who dealt with a male in the past, you're probably just trying to get laid. If you are a male who dealt with a female in the past, you're probably just trying to get some money off of you. Something, I feel like this person's trying to figure out some kind of sort of way to use you somehow, basically, you know? So, yeah. Well, with that Page of Swords reversed and the overall energy of the first spread, I think we got the outcome there. I'm not thinking that action is actually happening in May, but let's get the advice. What's the advice for this situation? What's the advice for this situation? Ooh, Fool card reversed. Don't just jump head first up into a connection with this person. Don't just be jumping up in there head first like that. Oop. Hang on, one fell on the floor. The Six of Cups fell on the floor. Hang on. Six of Cups, make peace with the past. Knight of Swords reversed. So if this person was to show up in your inbox, I wouldn't like put your life on hold and drop everything you're doing to talk to this person all the fucking time, right? You know that you're the one with the upper hand here. You know that, right? You're the one with the upper hand. If you start like feeding into every little thing that this person's doing and dropping everything that you're doing and texting them and whatnot, you're going to give them the upper hand. You're going to give them the upper hand. So honestly, this is saying that it wouldn't be a good idea to jump in with this person at all. But I'm going to meet you in the middle. Maintain the upper hand. If you really want to connect with this person, let them in slowly. So like if they show up in your inbox, keep it at communication, but be very specific when you communicate with this person. Make sure boundaries are set. Make sure you set boundaries with this person. Okay. And then slowly let them in. Slowly let them in. Like we're just going to talk. We're just going to talk. We're just going to message each other for the first 2 weeks. You know, and then after 2 weeks, we can hang out on Friday. And then for the next month, we're going to hang out once a week. And then after the next month, we'll maybe hang out twice a week. You know, and just like bring them in slowly. Bring them in slowly. Over the course of, I would say, 3 months. Over a 3-month time period, I would bring this person in very slowly. Step by step, very slowly. Eventually, at some point within a 3-month time period, this person's true colors will start to bubble up to the surface. This person's true colors will start to reveal themselves within a 3-month time period. Okay? So just be careful with that. All right. Well, I feel like those were the messages that my Scorpio friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check down there in the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.